And I love seeing all of my friends out there and performing. So the road is just is a big part of the career, of course. And I travel. On a 45-foot Prevost bus that we keep out here in. Actually, I got two locations where I keep it. I keep my bus when I'm on the West Coast. I keep it in a place called Premier RV Boat and Storage, which is out in Corona, California, where Shaquille O'Neal keeps his cars. West Coast Customs, from the television show on Discovery Channel, they keep their cars.
But right now we're at West Coast Customs.
And then on the East Coast, I try to keep my, as far as out on this side of the country, I keep my bus out at a fantastic facility here out in Nashville, and it's called Diamond Coach, and that's where, you know, all the big stars, Reba McEntire, the Rascal Flatts, Keith Anderson, where all the major stars keep their buses. But I travel a lot on the bus, and I do a lot of flying too, of course, and I try not to fly too much. I'm not afraid of flying. I used to take flying lessons, but I don't like to be around all those people without good circulation, because you get sick and people sneezing all over you, what have you. So I do mostly travel on my bus. It's like my third home, and it's all the comforts of home, and I feel really comfortable on my bus, and I feel safe on the bus. My guitar, my signature guitar that just recently came out, I hooked up with this a guitar company called Watson Guitars, and they're actually based in Idlewild, California, where my home is. And this gentleman, Alex Watson, he's a genius and fantastic guy. I just love him very, very much. Wanted to do with the guitar after they endorsed me and I endorsed them. Okay. And that is that I can use it in all different kinds of promotions and publicity and pictures, and and I can sell it. So it's actually going to be in the stores, and you can order it, online and what have you. That's why I went basically with him.
Yeah, gave you a lot of controls. And all
Sure. Watson Guitars. I went to look at their guitar, and I took one of their guitars. Actually, if you can see it back here somewhere, anyway, in the People magazine ad, I used one of their guitars, and I just completely fell in love with it. And here it is. You can see that gorgeous guitar right there. This is People magazine, actually, and Keith. Anyway, so we hooked up, and I used that guitar for that photo shoot for People magazine. Totally fell in love with them. They're just incredible instruments, and they're a work of art in this man's heart and his soul, and he's fantastic at it. So I decided to endorse Watson Guitars, and we came up with a design that was especially designed for myself. And it's a combination of basically a Gibson type of sound with a Telecaster type of sound. It's made out of beautiful wood. I don't have it with me at this time, but you guys probably got some clips of that, and it's in some other interviews that I've done recently too to promote Watson Guitars. But it's called the Watson Connors Signature Edition, and it's beautiful. I'm in love with it, just in love with it. And you can buy it online. So if you people want to check it out, want to purchase one of my signature guitars, you can go to watsonguitars.net and look at how the guitar was designed, literally from a drawing on up into where Alex and I sat and just drew this guitar, this Telecaster kind of shape kind of guitar, and we picked the wood, what have you. And what's another really great thing about this guitar, my personal guitar, the one that I play on stage, is that some of the wood was, I think, if I can remember correctly, Alex can probably correct this if I'm wrong, but one of the pieces of wood that's on my guitar is over 100 years old, and part of the wood that's on this guitar is also from Idlewild, California, and that kind of I thought was really super neat too. And so the guitar is out now, and you can go, like I said, to their website and check it out, and also on my MySpace and my website, markconnorscountrymusic.com. It is also on there. You can take a look at it. And the guitar, it doesn't have my name across the front of it, the ones that we sell to the public, just my personal one does, but it does have my signature on the back of the neck, and I was honored to have the opportunity to present that guitar to the world and to put it out. I'm really looking forward to seeing the success that may come from that company, and I hope you guys like it. My new CD, well, the Country Lives in Me CD, yes, that is out already. But yeah, the 4-song CD that I'm doing right now, we haven't decided what we're going to call it at this time, but it's got a whole different sound to it that is definitely different for my style of what I've been doing. It kind of goes along, it shows a little bit more of my vocal range, and when you hear it, it's in those high parts that I do. I had to have somebody stand there in the studio and kick me in the groin in order for me to get up there. But it is a new sound as far as I'm concerned with my career, and I hope you people will like it. It's got a different edge to it, that's for sure. And that will be coming out in April, the end of April, for sale on the internet and what have you. So I hope you guys kind of like it. One of the songs actually is already out, and I did a video to it. It's the Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda song. Actually, you can go to MySpace and check it out. Or no, actually it's not on MySpace anymore. It is on YouTube.com. And there's a ballad on there also, and a couple of uppity-duppity. But there's only 4 songs on that CD, and it's basically just to introduce my kind of a new sound, my my new image and what have you. But I'm hoping that you guys like it, and check it out and see what you think of it. Actually, I do have a new show now. It's called Road Stars of Country, and excuse me, I interview a lot of the country stars on this show. Anyway, yeah, the television show, I tour basically around the Nashville area shooting this show. I shoot some of it out at Diamond Coach, where everybody's coming in from the road and what have you, because there's so many stars that come into that area. There's probably I'd say about 50 buses at least on this property, and everybody uses that property when they're getting ready to leave the road, and then when they take off. Just this morning, Jason Aldean's loading up out there, and I stopped by for a few minutes, and hopefully going to have him on the show coming up here pretty soon. But it's like a behind-the-scenes type of show of them getting ready for the road, what the bus drivers go through, the crew goes through, what have you, what the artist goes through, how he's picked up, how he's prepped up for the road and what have you. We shoot little stuff, of course, of my own group and my own career. But there's some really interesting things coming up here real soon on that show. It's called Road Stars of Country, and we're just now at this time building a MySpace for Road Stars of Country, and we will be airing it in Nashville on television. It's a 30-minute program on TV, and it's an 8-minute program on the MySpace and YouTube and what have you. But it just shows little clips, basically 8-minute clips of that. But I'm really looking forward to a new season of really getting out there and doing that. Probably cover Nashville Star again this year, hopefully, and some new talent that's coming out and getting ready to hit the road.